Waiters, what's the worst first date you've ever seen? It was a packed Saturday night when I got assigned to a couple on their first date. The guy looked like he belonged on a movie poster. Sharp suit, perfect hair, the whole deal. His date showed up a few minutes later, and she was just as stunning. Heads turned as she walked in. For a second, I thought I was serving the perfect couple. Then he opened his mouth. From the moment she sat down, he was a nightmare. He snapped his fingers at me for drinks, interrupted her mid-sentence, and laughed way too loudly at his own jokes. At one point, he even shushed her. She barely touched her food, just awkwardly stirring her pasta while he downed shot after shot. Then he got up to use the bathroom. She looked like she was on the verge of tears, and I was about to check in when his friend suddenly appeared, helping him walk because he was too drunk to stand. Except instead of going back to his table, he made a sharp detour and started flirting with a random girl at the bar. His friend, clearly exhausted, dragged him outside and put him in an Uber. Then, instead of leaving, he turned back, hesitated, and sat down at the table with the girl. And suddenly, she was laughing, actually enjoying herself for the first time all night. By the end of dinner, they left together. And honestly, good for them. But just as I was cleaning up, guess who walked back in? The original guy, completely sober, grinning. "So, it worked?" he asked. Turns out he had set up the whole thing. I didn't know whether to be impressed or terrified.